I've got some good news for you today as Coinbase is taking it to the SEC Freedom of Information Act filed, along with Ripple moving 200 million XRP. Is this going to an institution, a bank? We're going to talk XRP price at the end, along with gold racking up all-time highs, venture capital and crypto increase.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Well, hello and happy Juicy Tuesday, crypto and Web3 fans. Before we get into the news, your comments come first, because yes, you, the viewer, are most important. Jesse Clay says, just watch one of your other videos before this. I got to catch up now that I'm not in the combine. Ag life, love it. Yeah, organic, anything I've learned doesn't do shit. Sentiment and people's overall feeling is what seems to move anything in this market. Can have all the stats you want. If people aren't in their feels about it, doesn't mean shit. Totally true, Jesse. I got to be honest with you. All this dev news, the Charleses, the Cardanos, like all I hear about Stellar building, all this. Dude, if people aren't feeling it, if the market's not feeling it, the price is going to suck, and that's what's happening. Mr. Fox coming in with another hot meme. Seriously, y'all are friggin' smart. Listen to this. Memes equal speculation. NFT equals speculation. Tokens equal speculation. Still waiting on true utility. I agree 100%. Well, not all NFTs are speculation, and I got to be honest with you. The majority of the crypto market is. Comment down below if you use crypto for something other than speculation. Bitcoin sitting at 67,361. ETH is 2624, while BNB is at 595. Sol still looking healthy at 166 with XRP at 53.3. SWI at 193, pulling back quite a bit here, but still almost up 2x from the announcement of Grayscale. Trust news. Oh, let's get into good stuff right away, because it's Tuesday. You need something good. Maybe Monday sucked for you. Okay, maybe Monday, you tried to have a little fun with your spouse, significant other, side action, girlfriend, one night stand. Maybe you were shot down. Well, maybe this will put a smile on your face. Game on, Coinbase files 2 new Freedom of Information Act requests against crypto regulators. Coinbase submits 2. The exchange is demanding the disclosure of documents related to the prosecution of crypto companies by U.S. banks. This was reported by Coinbase Chief Legal Officer Paul Grewal. We filed 2 new sets of FOIA requests in our continued effort to get any sort of clarity on how regulatory agencies are approaching digital assets. In short, as the government will not relent, neither will Coinbase. FDIC has now recommended banks limit deposits from crypto firms to 15% of total deposits. So FOIA Act for the FDIC, and remember they did one already for the SEC. The FDIC reportedly set these limits without seeking public input in advance, contrary to the usual practice for banking regs in the U.S. What Grewal said, each is separate from our FOIA filings over a year ago that are now subject of federal lawsuits. Coinbase has been pushing the SEC to develop explicit rules for the industry over the past few years, and guess what? SEC hasn't posted it. They just keep saying, come in and register with us. It's an easy process. You come in, you register with them, they bend you over. How's that for Happy Tuesday? Now, you want more juicy news? Told you, this is Juicy Tuesday. Juicy friggin' Tuesday. I just got done with a run. Getting ready for my race. I'm officially tapering right now. I'm in a juicy mood, and the news is juicy. Emerging trends in crypto venture capital in Q3. Oh, baby, I love it. As of August 30th, 2024, $2.2 billion has been raised across 24 funds. I told you the money's coming back, indicating a potential rebound that could surpass 2023's total capital raised. Why is this happening? Market stabilization. The crypto market reached 93% of the previous cycle's watermark in March. Institutional adoption. We've talked about with BlackRock, Fidelity, Franklin Templeton. They just want to make money, right? Franklin Templeton has no ties to anyone specifically or allegiance. They're just like, hey, if you're a crypto product and we could do something with you and make money, well then dang it, that's what we're going to do. Maturation of projects, true. Virtue, we've seen a few projects actually boom and do stuff. Very cool stuff. According to a Coinbase institutional survey, I got more good juicy news for you. You're like, Klaus, 3 juicy news good bits in one day? Yeah. I mean, you can't have like fun with your spouse 3 times in one day. Well, I mean, you can, but I'm not, 20 anymore. I'm in my 40s. So, sometimes you just need some time to reload the machinery. But yes, 3 juicy goody bits. And this one has to do with institutional money. And then we're going to talk about more institutional stuff. And then we're going to talk about Ripple and 200 million XRP. Institutions? Let's get into it. According to a Coinbase institutional survey, 64% of current institutional investors plan to increase their allocations to crypto over the next 3 years. That's a lot. And 45% of those currently not invested expect to start allocating during that same time period. In fact, 60% of respondents believe that cryptocurrency prices will trend higher in the next year. By the way, if you want to read this, there's a whole bunch of different funds that got some good juicy money flowing. I'm telling you, venture capital, man. Venture capital is where it's at. If you want to read it, this and all the other articles are linked wherever you went down in the description below. Gold racks up another record. Why? Well, some fears with the U.S. economy, Middle East tensions, right? There's some inflation concerns. There's some fiat crumbling concerns. Gold is expected to remain strong as the U.S. economy is clearly late cycle with further labor market deterioration anticipated. And think, what fuels retail? Or what fuels crypto? Retail. So if retail is going to have some labor market deterioration, and numerous central banks remain keen on buyers. Even after a strong 2024, gold fundamental price drivers still appear to have an upside from strong demand. Listen to this, okay? What I like about gold, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because this is when institutions and countries really buy something. All right, you want to see someone buy something as a store of value? Listen to this. Investors are continuing to pile into gold with open interest in metals surging 9% to $231 billion for the week. Holy crap. Strength in gold looks to continue through the next month. The bank believes a potential Republican sweep of elections could be even friendlier for gold. Well, I've got even more for you because you know what? Countries are buying it. On the demand side, central banks in Asian economies have also stepped up their purchases, especially Western countries. And then guess what? You've got even more countries adding gold to their reserves. So, store of value because things are hectic? Yeah, but rates are coming down, which is going to balance out that risk. That's why Jerome's under some pressure to cut these rates pretty quickly here. Ripple shovels 200 million XRP. What's happening? Well, I'll tell you what's happening. Whale Tracker shared this transaction worth $109 million. It's 200 million coins worth. And this came from a Ripple wallet. According to the data shared by public XRP-focused explorer BitHunt, the anonymous wallet where the 200 million XRP were moved is also affiliated with Ripple, which may suggest the company is indeed selling a huge chunk or sending it to one of its several customers, financial institutions maybe. The issue with this is that you're not going to know. I mean, in theory, you can just keep kind of tracking stuff here and there and here and there, but honestly, a lot of this stuff gets lost in a big maze, and if it's used for ODL, if it's for institutional primary, all that stuff, does it move the price, right? And that goes back to your comments in the beginning. Organic data, whale movement, tracking of wallets. Does it do anything? Jesse Clay, seriously, comment was really, really good, really, really spot on. Because when we look at it right here and we look at XRP, you're like, okay, 200 million moved. Let's take a look at that. And you're like, I don't know. Zoom out on the 7-day. Zoom out on the month. You're like, does that look like anything big? No, not really. It looks like a little pumpage and dumpage based on Torres and the whole Middle East conflict action, which was piggybacked a couple weekends ago. That's what I see here. I see volume down a little bit to just over 1.09 billion, which, okay, you know, not bad. But Ripple moving 200 million XRP, it didn't do jack to the price. So am I worried when I see stuff like this? No, but I share it because it's worthwhile. Because if you read all the comments on Twitter, if you read all the comments on the article and so forth, they just rip into Ripple. Oh, they're dumping this and this and this. And to be honest with you, if it doesn't affect the price, is it really that bad for retail? Or is what's really bad for retail the fact that we have government agencies like the FDIC and SEC out there not playing friendly in the sandbox, not playing friendly with crypto, with like putting limits on what you can withdraw, limits on what you can deposit, ratios. That's kind of messed up because they consider crypto very risky. So when it comes to XRP price, we're not in the risk zone right now because we're in the mez zone. It's too high for you to buy to think you're getting a deal, and it's too low for you to sell to make some money off of it. So it makes you wonder, who's actually trading this $1 billion+ of XRP over the last 24 hours? Because I know most of you are stacking it and hodling. And I'd be honest with you, the short-term players that hang out and listen with us, thank you to everyone who watches, you're sitting here going, I ain't selling. I haven't sold in a few weeks because what the hell am I going to sell? I'm just waiting for this pump to 60 cents again. So where is this volume coming from? And this is part of the concern we have with crypto, with wash trading and so forth. And that's why a lot of these metrics simply don't move the price, because are they newsworthy? Yes. Are they price-worthy? No. And it's like that with a lot of things in this world. Now, gold with the all-time highs, is that newsworthy? Yeah. Because if gold is pumping, it just sucks money away from risky assets, and crypto is a risky asset. So when people are looking to put money into gold, they're like, look, we need to go somewhere boring, somewhere safe. Crypto is not boring, and it's certainly not safe. So if gold is attracting attention, it kind of tells you what the market's thinking about crypto. But if you get some election action to go the crypto way, that could flip very easily. You also got Jerome Powell and the Fed out there going, yo, we got to lower rates quite a bit over the next 12 to 18 months, and that's going to make the risk easier to swallow. Speaking of swallow, I almost went there, but I didn't do it. But I do want to hear from you. I want to hear from you regarding this idea of XRP kind of stuck in this meh zone. And where all this volume comes from. Is it even real? Is it BS volume? Is the entire crypto market made up of BS bots that are just banging this stuff back and forth? Because I got to be honest with you. At 53 cents for XRP, should the volume really be this juicy? Because it's not a juicy price, right? I mean, seriously, who's making profit? Unless you're making profit on millions and millions of XRP being moved every time. And then if that's the deal, then it's them nasty, nasty, naughty, big-time bots that are just pumping and dumping out of retail. But let me know what your thoughts are. And let me know what you think about Coinbase filing the Freedom of Information Act stuff. Is it really going to matter? Because to be honest with you, the SEC is still bending over crypto, and the only hope we have is if we get a crypto-friendly election. Shoot you, bitches.